Yesterday, we learned that Grand Theft Auto is kind of requiring DEI courses to their employees, and it looks like a terrible game. I mean, from what we've seen of the early images and the like, it's going to be this strong female lead, who looks kind of ugly and the like in a lot of the photos. The usual thing that we see from modern video games, and it's trying to be geared towards modern audiences, clearly, with the choices of what they're doing here. And now, the developers' employees wish death on Donald Trump's family and publicly advocate for the grooming of children. These are the people who are inside the company over at Rockstar Games. And, of course, we saw that they've been indoctrinated by Rockstar Games. So, of course, that's who's probably left at the company at this point. Anybody who could take that kind of thing is going to be a part of corporate. We're going to get into the news in just a moment. Please smash that like and subscribe button. Join us here as we talk about all things in culture, especially when it comes to gaming and science fiction and fantasy. I am a science fiction author and a comic book creator, my friends. And so if you are interested in that and you like to read, I give you free books just for signing up for my newsletter. And, of course, I like to be in contact with you, and that's always good too. So I give these away. It's fantasy, science fiction, and a full graphic novel for you. Please sign up in the description below. I really appreciate you all for being there and joining us. And thank you for, of course, growing our list. It's been huge this year. And we'll stay in touch with you as we build the future in culture, and it's all because of you. Thank you so much. Employees of Rockstar Games have publicly wished death upon supporters of Donald Trump while publicly advocating for grooming children. Endymion did an expose revealing numerous Rockstar Games employees and their sinister comments and agenda. He worked really, really hard getting on this. Endymion did great work, and of course, subscribe over there if you guys don't. Wonderful channel. First, he pointed out Alicia Powers Lee's a senior talent acquisition specialist at Rockstar Games, and her LinkedIn account. LinkedIn's in some trouble on the internet as well today. That's becoming a meme about LinkedIn. Responded to a post from Bernie Sanders on her now-deleted account on X wishing for the death of Donald Trump and his family. Sanders wrote, "If Mr. Trump's plan to repeal the estate tax is enacted, his family and his cabinet nominees would receive a tax break of up to $9 billion. Lee responded, "A fair price if they were all to drop dead." Ooh, geez, that is not very nice whatsoever. That's not making America kind and being diverse and inclusive, Alicia Powers Lee. That's not very nice. Another Rockstar Games employee, Max C., an associate production coordinator, reposted a post from Amir Savat, a business development director at Tennessee Games, claiming that Gamergate 2.0 were criticizing video game employees for being diversity hires, told they were being only hired for their appearance and as eye candy, and even having doctored media to create with their faces on offensive and inappropriate content. Of course, attacking gamers rather than attacking the industry for all their terrible diversity hires, because this has been true. We've seen it. We've seen companies like Ubisoft implement programs that are only for women and BIPOCs, of course. And we know that diversity hires exist, and we know that a lot of the times we're told that they don't have any video game development experience whatsoever. They are literally brought in there for their skin color or the way they look or whatever. That is it. This is true. And so this guy wants to say it's bad to notice and criticize that. Again, this is who these people are, because if you notice, you're the problem, apparently. So you see this in how there is a significant disparity of treatment of women versus men in the games industry, making that lie. On some level, people understand this, but for others, this is a basic acknowledgement, isn't even a started point. When it's understood there's so many layers to the daily struggle women's face, feeling small, excluded, harassed, having to prove themselves 10 times as hard every day. Well, I hope she sleeps with you, bro, because that's a ridiculous statement right there, of course. And of course, the comment is on a We Help Gamers Get Hired, talking about this right here. Absolutely silly. Another Rockstar employee, who is a man pretending to be a woman, named Vivian Langdon, a senior tools programmer, is a supporter of transgenderism, of course. Been out as a trans woman for almost 3 years now. Here's to many more. I hope so. On the left is me 3 years ago as a dude, saying goodbye to a chapter in my life, and glad to be in a much more comfy body now. You're in the same body, bro. Oh my gosh. And Endymion detailed back in 2019, he posted to X, "Sorry, lovely humans of Twitter, but I'm not going to be using this website anymore. If you can be suspended for calling a turf, but calling a trans woman a male is okay, Twitter obviously hates trans people." always trying to stop people's free speech to try to force you to be gaslit that a man can be a woman, which is, of course, something that's obviously not true. Then, of course, asks people to report accounts and tries to get targeted harassment going. And, of course, they think this is okay. This is what they always do. Austin Rueda, a senior production coordinator at Rockstar Games, is also a supporter of evil transgenderism. He reposted a meme that says, "Repost, this is trans people are welcome and safe with you." Oh, man, stunning and brave. Thank you, Austin, for this. Family includes everyone. Wow, look at the corporate art that accompanies this. This is maybe what they want to do with Grand Theft Auto at this point. Absolutely crazy. And you can bet there's going to be a ton of little LGBT crap virtue signaling within Grand Theft Auto 6 because, again, these people, this is who they are and this is what they want. They are true believers in this cause. And they want to put every single game to this. They want to put every single game having this right in your face, forcing you to accept their agenda, forcing you to make player choices that accept their agenda. We've seen it in Dragon Age where there's that whole storyline where if you misgender someone, the character starts doing push-ups. I mean, it's insane. And they punish you for misgendering. Absolutely wild. And so you could see this in Grand Theft Auto. You're going to be able to, smash hookers' faces in. But you better not misgender them, right? Otherwise, you're going to get a lecture. This is what's coming to the game. And, of course, if these people are like this, if the studio has programs where the employees are forced to confront their biases and the like, which we revealed yesterday on the channel. If you missed it, go watch that. Obviously, this is going to seep into the gameplay. They don't keep this stuff out of the gameplay. The executives might be trying to tweak it at this point to try to get some of this stuff out of there because they know that gamers are rejecting it, but you know that it's a large part of it all the way to start. Not seeing garbage-sponsored posts from grifters, rage baiters, and right-wing stooges every other post is so nice, man. WTF, pure bliss, he says on Blue Sky. Again, these people hate the people who actually play games on YouTube, the people who actually pay attention, and the people who actually are gamers. This is really what this is about. This is about voicing frustration with gaming. You notice this is another guy with a weird picture of his cat in his profile picture. Very weird. The cat man is now becoming the crazier than the cat women at this point. But again, they reveal themselves. They go mask off every single time, and they show just how much they hate. And of course, replies disabled because they can't even be confronted about their own words. So there's more. So there's another Craig Grassi, talent acquisition at Rockstar. He has a deleted X account, of course, because, you got to virtue signal that, who had this whole deal. Are you effing serious? This isn't a step-by-step guide for children. Why do you think they're being taught that sex should be pleasurable? Wait, to children? If they find themselves in a situation for what's described, isn't it important to teach them that it should be pleasurable? So he's trying to groom children into, of course, these situations and wants this stuff taught to children. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. Please explain why a child needs a mom and a dad, he said in other deal over same-sex parents in another post. And the need for a mom and dad outweighs every other need the child might have. Oh, gosh. This is weird virtue signaling. So wants them taught sex, wants them in LGBT households. You could see where this is going here. And this is the talent acquisition manager at Rockstar Games. This is the guy who's hiring everybody. So if this is who's hiring everybody, you know what's coming into the game. I'm just making sure that I could say with authority that the Tories are homophobic. Thanks for confirmation. They really hate everybody. And here he is, just absolutely unhinged, as you could tell. So this is a full sweep of employees at Rockstar, guys, that are working on Grand Theft Auto 6. The company is indoctrinating people who don't agree with this, trying to force it, and trying to force anybody out who is, of course, not in agreement with what's going on. And so this is where GTA 6 is starting from. And just from their weird little you're going to be a Latina protagonist sort of deal at the very beginning of this, that they are going to push the agenda harder than you've ever seen in any of their games before. Spread the word, my friends, because this is a game to avoid. It's one of those AAA nightmares, just like Assassin's Creed Shadows, just like Dragon Age, that is going to destroy a franchise once more. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure to sign up for my newsletter in the description below. Get 3 free books on me, my friends. I really appreciate you for being there, and we'll be back soon.